So I'll skip the steps and follow the path here to the right. There are still signs on other paths back to Kanazawa Bunko. I wonder if I could have taken a quicker route. That is one of the downsides of all these numerous zigzaggy hiking trails, that you never seem to take the same trail twice, despite your best intentions. Right, this way I go. We're in a cedar forest. Beware Humbaba. Okay. You don't get these cedars so much in my country, England. It's not as mountainous. Probably a blessing really, because Japanese cedars especially, they don't have cause horrendous hay fever in the early months of the year. I love these narrow mountain trails, and imagining back in history who traversed them. Maybe the Yamabushi, ascetic mountain priests with their strange mountaintop rituals and exercises, or maybe samurai sentinels of the Kamakura shogunate, ambushing me as an uninvited visitor to the capital. Kamakura Tenyin. I can read that in Japanese. And I've only been here 15 years and more. Okay. Try getting through here on a horse. If you pay attention, you can see where the trail crumbles away, maybe due to earthquakes, or gets washed away by the regular typhoons that hit Japan. And it's often the tree roots that hold the trail together. It's too misty to see Mount Fuji today, but I can just about make out the mountains of Tanzawa, the highest in Kanagawa Prefecture, which rise to heights of about 5,000 feet. Okay, let's close in. So, about 45 minutes or an hour ago, I was at Omaruyama, the highest point in Yokohama. Now I'm here at Shikazai Plaza. There's an old gentleman behind me having a coffee. What I want to do is get onto the Tenyin hiking course, which is here, and head not to Kamakura-gu or Zuisenji, but to Kenchoji, and hopefully beyond to Meigetsu-in. But if I can't get to Meigetsu-in because the trail closed because of typhoons or whatever, I will come down at Kenchoji. But the key point is to get to Kita-Kamakura, North Kamakura, from where I can get onto another hiking trail, which is the last of the 3 or 4 trails I'll be following today, which will ultimately take me to the Pacific Ocean. I love these cuts through the rock. Imagine samurai doing it like 7 or 8 centuries ago. Right, I'm going to try and get a step on. According to the map that I passed about 2 minutes ago, it's a 27-minute hike to the point where this trail, the Enkaizan Trail, gets to the Tenyin hiking trail. 27 minutes in my walking, though, probably more like 45. So, I'm going to pick up speed if I can. What I'm perhaps not giving enough of an impression of is how often this trail is at the top of mountain ridges. It's quite a drop down there. Of course, the ubiquitous rock cuts through the cliffs that made medieval Kamakura such a formidable fortress. Right, on we go. I must say, what with all the typhoons, earthquakes, torrential rain and other forms of wear and tear, the park rangers do have to work darn hard to keep these trails open for people like me to enjoy. The sounds of a troop of old lady hikers that you often get here. Just for a change of scenery, we've got some bamboo growing by the side of the trail. Just let these people past me. Once again, here we have evidence that park rangers, tree surgeons and other forestry experts have been hard at work keeping the trails open for us. Better watch my foot in here, there's a big drop to my left. Do you want to see it? Of course you do. There it is. Right. Ascending towards the Tenen hiking course now. Tenen meaning heavenly garden. The Heavenly Garden hiking trail. Where these old ladies are sitting at the top of the trail, it's a T-junction. Turn right here. I think we are pretty much approaching the Tenyon hiking course now. I don't want to go down there, because I think that's the way to Zuisenji. But I want to follow the trail along parallel to this fence towards Kenshoji. Look here, where subsidence or something has brought the fence down. Wow. You know something I haven't taken into account or really mentioned so far in this video is that I think the actual route of these trails chops and changes depending upon the weather and other circumstances, because I'm not advised to go up there, I'm advised to go up here, but the sign looks like it's been put here quite recently, so okay. Now I can't say with any certainty which path I should take here, but I'm going to take this one where that gentleman's walking. I think both those paths ultimately lead to the same place anyway, but I'm going to head over this way. Just past the plateau where several families are having a picnic. It's a very informative notice board, and behind me is my first view of the Pacific Ocean. Still take me a good while to get there though.